Oh, come on. Want me to... There we go. Now come down from there. Let's have a fight. Thank you. Okay, come on, roll it. Good job. Would get full XP with just 2 nukes. Okay, so yeah, live streaming is back on the menu again. Finally. Finally I feel good enough, as in my voice feels good enough to actually talk. My throat isn't dying, so... So, I will be live streaming more once again. More EverQuest. I should also probably mention that while I was not live streaming, while I was taking nearly a month of a break due to wanting to let my voice rest and let my throat recover fully. I did level this magician a little bit. As in, we are level 24 now. Between streaming and recording sessions, this is level 24, and I am here in Lake Rath at one of my favorite camps at about this level range. Can come here. Maybe 22 could have come here. Annoying thing is that I still cough a little occasionally while I talk. I still feel like the need to cough a bit. And so now, while I am streaming, I have to remember to mute well, both the stream and the recording, because I have those two on separate things. I've mentioned that before. It's my preferred way of doing things. And while I'm meditating up, I can just talk about that for a little, just in case you haven't watched my live streams before, or the recordings of my live streams before. So what I do for a setup, just straight up, I launched two instances of OBS. I don't use the Streamlabs OBS, I use OBS itself, OBS Studio, because it's much more, well, customizable. I can do whatever the heck I want with it. So anyway, I launched two OBS with different profiles and different scene layouts. One profile and scene layout for the streaming, and the another one for recording. And the thing is, the reason for that is I don't want the stuff that is happening on the stream to be recorded. For example, I have on my live stream, I have chat running. It's actually, if you are watching the YouTube recording of this, there is the EverQuest banner covering my chat windows. I'll talk about that in a sec. That's actually on live stream, that is covered by the stream chat. And on, you know, the other way around, if you're... And all of that stuff. I don't want to record my live stream chat and upload it to YouTube, because it will stay... Everything you put online will stay there forever on somebody's hard drive. Let's put it that way. Even though the word hard drive is a little misleading by now, it essentially still holds true. Everything you put online will stay there forever. So that's why my setup is so that if somebody says something really stupid, or somebody tries to market some stuff in my stream chat, I don't want to put any of that online on my live stream YouTube channel. So none of that happens and goes up there. Maybe that's the reason for the two different setups. We're running two instances of OBS. And conversely, also I cover the my actual chat windows for that same, essentially same reason. For live stream, my chat, I have two separate chat windows. One of them, both of them are actually covered by the gray box on the live stream where stream chat happens, and on YouTube recording is covered by the EverQuest logo then. And that is also for the simple fact that I don't want to put up, you know, upload other people's talking, because they may say something they don't want somebody else to put online in the chat, in the, you know, game, without, you know, thinking that somebody's actually recording the stuff. And so I don't want to do that to somebody else, and I don't want somebody else to do that to me without my permission either, you know. Anyway, you know, random rambling. Let's kill some avia guards for a few more levels. I'll be here at least 26, possibly all the way to 1027, depending on how I feel like. I don't remember how good this XP is at 26 anymore. 25, I remember this being decent until 26, but was it decent past 26? I don't remember. I do not remember. But at 26 I can go to Wrath Mountains and start doing Cyclops and the big skeletons. So 26 minimum here. Speaking of minimum, I wonder how camped the South Carolina trends are on P99 green. I was thinking of like 29 when I get new spells. Start doing the trends at South Carolina. That would be amazing money. Because I am kind of broke right now. I'm kind of poor. I have only like 100 platinum to my name. And part reason for being poor, well, let's pull this Aviac and I'll talk. And I'll talk, you. Go, here is your burnout. Go berserk for me, will you? Okay, come down here. It just teleports to the ground. It doesn't even jump down, it just teleports to the ground. Silly bird. Really silly bird. Two nukes, that should give me full XP with the damage shield running as well. Really? Ow, there's the bash. So, to finish the thought of why am I broke? Because I managed to actually find eradication. Okay, never mind. Not useful. So I managed to find both the torch and fire giant toes for sale. I bought those with the idea that at level 29 the vendor sold pet is a fire pet. So at level 20, or by level 29, I'll switch myself over to, or by level 29 go and finish the Torch of Alna quest to get the fire focus item, and at 29 use the fire pet with the focus item. That will be pretty good. Source of materials. Wait, eradication was for... let's move them around. That is something I need to keep. So let's put this stuff. No, not that. Let's put this stuff here. Okay. I could do as well is stay there. Okay, yeah, I need to keep those. However, well, while we're, you know, waiting for the next stuff to spawn, let's double check that I am not talking out of my... talking entirely wrong about the usefulness of this stuff. So, virgin materials I don't believe is magician. Am I remembering this entirely wrong? Yep. Yep. It's necromancer. All right, remember that correctly. Eradication is also, I don't need the words for level 20 pets anyway. Yep, Banshee Aura. Eradication is Banshee Aura, which is also a necromancer spell. Yep, remember that correctly. And Words of Dissolution. I don't believe this is magician either. Yeah, I don't. I should make a. I should fix my spreadsheet. Shadow Vortex, which is also a necromancer spell. Anyway, I should fix my spreadsheet to include all of the just list all of the words I need. So I can just hold on to those when they drop. As well as the other crap like Glove of Zek, which is needed for earth pads. What the heck was the one needed for fire pads? Well, I don't have to worry about that anyway. At level 29 I get the fire pad from vendor, so that is meaningless knowledge for the moment. Unless I want to try and get level 29 earth pad. Because I can buy the level 24 earth pad from the vendor, which means because you need the previous version of the pad, which is really annoying for a magician. I should have a look at some point. But anyway, I'll hold on to these things for now. These guys thankfully drop bronze weapons, so we get decent money out of these dudes. Helps a little bit with me being broke. Because I need to afford level 29 spells once I finally get that. Once I finally get there, I am at least on my schedule. Schedule down below, in case you're you know. Actually, on both the live stream and the YouTube recording, so whichever you end up watching of this, schedule is listed down below. Anyway, plan is to live stream a couple hours today and a couple hours tomorrow. And the goal is to start live streaming a little bit, live streaming EverQuest a little bit more. Because previously what I used to do, or will probably do this coming weekend, because I don't have anything else scheduled this coming weekend. I will likely be streaming EverQuest quite a bit in the afternoons. Schedule is built, let's mention the afternoon thing. Schedule is built into Google Calendar, and so it should adjust itself to your time zone. So what it will be for me afternoon will be whatever time zone for you, wherever you happen to live. Anyway, so Saturday I will try to do a longer stream, but I have a bunch of other hobbies I enjoy doing, enjoy engaging in, all of that stuff, and I think what will start happening is that I will live stream a whole lot less on weekends in general, and I will do like a couple hour, 2-3 hour, depending if I am working from home, depending if I go to office, whatever. couple hour live streams during the weekdays, and one of those days I am going to try and make a consistent thing is Monday, because for the most part I know I have nothing else scheduled on Mondays. But some of my other hobbies have specific days that I can really engage them in because of the arenas I do the stuff in, you know, physical hobbies. Anybody really wondering, I do airsoft, among other things. And no, I am not planning on ever doing any airsoft-like videos or anything of the sort. That's one of those hobbies that I really enjoy, but I don't think I will ever want to do videos of it. Any kind. Enough for me to do videos of video games. The other hobby I might do videos of, if I ever get bored of it, you know, if I ever really feel like it. Which is to say that I play a bunch of miniature games. I don't think I ever want to do miniature painting videos though, or live streams. That's stuff what I generally do is well, generally with the miniature painting is I watch movies. I watch movies and stuff while I paint miniatures. It's nice and relaxing. And I render my YouTube videos while I paint. Okay, that's a green con already. It's not a deep green, so... But technically I can hang around here until level 26, huh? I think past level 26 the XP, especially on those green cons, is gonna drop so far that I don't want to hang around here until level 26. No, 26 will be fine. 26 will be just fine. And a wizard rune, huh? This stuff here. And something clever I did, just in case you want to copy what I am doing here. You need to be able to reach a thing which is high up, so you can't just, you know, walk in there with a melee weapon. Anyway, I am bound to the ogre camp here in Lake Rathetear. Lake Rath! So, I can just, you know, gate back to the whatchamacallit, the vendor at the ogre camp and sell. Now, if you're not evil character and you're not friendly with ogres, then that's obviously going to be a little bit more difficult, huh? I don't actually remember. Is there a... I don't remember that if there's a good guy vendor in this zone. I don't remember. Probably isn't. However, there is... It's a bit more of a long run, but you can always just, you know, bind at the Centaur village and gate there, because that's a neutral faction vendor, right? Or if you want to go all the way up to the, you know, further into Karanos to a proper vendor, that works too. South Karanos Centaur stables. And now while I'm waiting for respawns, I'm gonna grab some rank. That is something that I will be doing once I have a little bit more money in bank again. I'm gonna grab some cheap weapons and stuff. What I will do, buy some cheap weapons from other players. And what I will do is I will make myself a ranger here on green. I haven't decided if it's gonna be human half-elf or wood elf this time. But I was enjoying the human ranger on blue like a lot. Surprisingly a lot. I've never played a human or a ranger before and I was really enjoying it. So I'm gonna make myself a ranger on green as well and level that. But first I'm gonna continue leveling this magician some. And also there is a surprise little other thing I will be doing. I might actually do that this coming, or start on that this coming weekend, which is EverQuest, which is here on EverQuest Green. But it's something I wasn't planning on doing anytime soon, and then I got, hey, let's do that. And that will be probably this coming weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday, so tune in then, or watch the YouTube channel afterwards. Because I will try and upload this fairly quickly. However, what I generally do is I space out the release dates to have consistent videos instead of trying to clump them all at once. So likely it's going to be the same pace of like 2 videos per week, Saturday and Sunday videos, and I'm just breaking down the live stream recordings and spreading them out a little further. Let's buff you. I don't remember when I last buffed you. Okay, so once I start using, rather, let's say say it that way around. Once I get to 29 and start using the fire pet, I need to start pulling with a lower damage spell. Because with Earth, I can just do a full power nuke, like the max nuke I have, to start off with, and kind of, rely on the root to keep it from killing me, because the taunt on these things isn't the greatest. It just isn't. But the root works for wonders, and we'll just have to do it a little differently with the fire pad. Thankfully this is a class I did level to 60 back in like 2001 or something. Whenever I finished my magician to 60. I know my cleric was the first one out of my characters to hit level 60, and that happened in 2000. June 2000? May 2000? It wasn't that long until I hit level 60 on the cleric, because I had I found myself a generally consistent team to level up with. So it didn't take that long, but after the cleric I wanted something that can solo stuff, because my cleric was basically stuck grouping, and I loved grouping with the cleric, and I still do. Oh, wrong damn spell. That's what I get for talking and doing stuff. I meant to heal the path, not nuke it. Or try to nuke it. Anyway. But yeah, so might have been somewhere probably about 9 months later, 8-9 months after the maybe a year after the cleric, because I was still mostly playing the cleric, and I played the magician when I felt like following stuff, or didn't want to play want to heal for some whatever reason. Not exactly doing this the way that a magician generally wants to do, which is to conserve mana and well, fizzled and so didn't have enough mana to heal. Generally, what a magician wants to do is conserve mana and chain pull mobs. Like, do the minimum possible to just keep the mobs rolling in, because, and you know, kill low enough level range mobs that you can just chain them. However, here I'm just pulling these two guys consistently on spawn, so I am not even worried about that. I'll just nuke out my mana bar and recover. So I was in over there until 24 actually, with this magician in that same spot, which you have already seen before on my recordings. And I like over there. I like over there for a leveling spot. However, I didn't feel like doing it for longer than that. Because the awesome thing with over there, and this might be something I start doing at like closer to level 40, somewhere like that. What I like about over there is that you can stay there from like level 18 to level 40. In that one same zone, just, you know, move down from the northeast, move down slowly down southeast, towards southeast, and then along the south wall towards, you know, southwest, and the monsters will get higher and higher and higher level up. You can just stay in that one place for like 20 like 30 levels. It is insane place. I love over there. However, it does get a little tiresome. And so I was like, let's go do something completely else for a bit. However, what I might do, what I think I might do, is once I get to the correct levels to start doing it, I might level this character by simply trying to camp the Sarnak Destroyer? No, Bazooka. Sarnak Bazooka. That's the name. To get war beads and get the over there reputation up to be able to get the over there hammer. Because that is going to be really useful for anybody who cannot teleport. Be able to get into over there. So yeah, I might do a bunch of leveling that way. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not locking anything down as a, you know, I will have to do it that way. There is so many places in this game to level. And I don't... If you are a very experienced EverQuest player, you know the zone experience multiplier, the Zem. I don't worry about Zem so much. I find a spot where I can consistently kill stuff and sort of enjoy doing it there, so that I don't get bored of it and so on. I don't really care about the Zem. If I don't die a single time in a spot, I'll rather take that than, you know, leveling a little faster and then end up dying a couple of times. Also, with the magician, the only crowd control I have is this guy, so it's not like that alone kind of closes out a lot of places from the mage. Basically, if it's more than 2 mobs, it's almost impossible to do. 2 mobs is just barely doable, because you can try and do the whole pet attack into pull back pet back to, you know, root one, then order pet to back off and attack the other one to root both. That way, juggling that is kind of doable, and then you just nuke one of them down quickly. That's kind of doable, but more than two, it starts being very hairy. Or they have to be so low level that your pet just survives through it. Why am I teaching you folks how to play Magician? It's not like you need that information. Maybe it's helpful to somebody who wants to try a Magician, huh? Maybe. Personally, I really like the Magician, so... I will so make myself a Magician on blue. A Magician on blue will happen. Some point. Goddamn fizzle, that's not helpful. I needed that mana for the other one. Unless I don't have to heal. Bad that is. Looks like I don't. The other one is about to spawn. As well. Wait, where did this spawn? Where do we go? I'm wondering how long of a delay did I have between these two? Isn't supposed to be that long. Well, that's gonna be interrupted. I think I was still moving. No. Surprisingly. Oh, I was, but I was able to still cast it. Okay. Kill it. Alright. I'm just killing your big brother, don't mind me. Or sister, or whatever. I don't discriminate in this killing of big bird people. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something silly, and I'm going to make myself make a human magician on blue at some point. Yeah, how about that? Make a human magician on blue. No bronze weapon. Still about 1 gold each drop. It's between 1 and 3 gold, or 1 and 2.5 golds. Okay, that is not something I need. What was Word of Radiance for? Where did my there we go. Words of Sentient is for the dang, why is that? Yeah, the necropath. Yep. So that is meaningless, and Radiance should be for... Is this all... Oh, what? Oh, it's... Okay. It's also Necro. I thought... For some reason I thought Words of Radiance would be for the Fire Path. But no, they are all the same word, right? It's Word of Dimension for the path. No, not level 16 path. Level 16 path was something else. Words of Dimension is for 24 path. Magician path, that is. But Words of Radiance is for Necromancer, Necromancer spell that can be bought from vendor, so... Word of Shadow. Oh, right, correct, because it's also a cleric spell, so it can be just bought, because it is a cleric spell. Okay. Correct. Word of Shadow. One of those spells that I never even forget that exist because never ever use it. It's not like you need to AoE not cleric. Because it's the AoE nuke of a cleric. You know what? Let's make sure I do it this way so I don't accidentally sell this thing. No. This I actually need. This was a very good find, and this I actually need. This is for making the level 24 magician spell that summons 20 food and or 20 water instead of summoning them, conjuring them one by one like I do here. I need a second one of these, and I need the skill and the to start making these. Actually, that might be my ticket of getting a little bit of money. Make one of these and try and sell it for like 100 plat. That might happen. Yeah, it might happen. Because I don't necessarily need it. Don't necessarily need it myself right now. I can get it later on. Although, if I can get the trend camp in South Carolina, then you know, I don't need to worry about that. But I need level 29 before I can even do the trends. Level 29 at least. Is the one issue with the arcane spellcaster. You have to research stuff, and your spells are expensive. And also running the thing, when you compare to the wisdom casters get their spells like at level 5, level 9, level 14, 19, so on. Until it comes to this one spot where it meets the arcane casters, and then it starts going, you know, same speed for both. Because prior to that, the arcane casters get more stages of spells. Because it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Right? 24. And the meetup point is 24. Because that's like 20 to 24, 19 to 24 for the wisdom casters. That's from that it goes like every 5 levels. However, it also means that on an arcane caster, over time you spend more money on your spells early, and so you have less cash to play around with than the wisdom casters, simply because you have more spells to buy. Now you don't need all the spells to level up, thankfully. Don't need all the spells. That was a really bad nuke. It only hit for 37 damage. I may have to do... and a fizzle. Okay, this is not good right now. No, you're not healing the pad. Yeah, don't come this way. I need to meditate. Another interesting thing I could do. Sort of an idea. I could try and go and whack things in Najena finally. Specifically the magicians, to try and get the other focus items than the torch. But there is also something to be said that since I already have the torch, and the fire giant toes, I just need to get the rest of the parts, which is really easy to get. Which are really easy to get. Just cost, the other one costs money from a vendor. It's like 100 platinum for the gem. And then the other one is a Drake scale from Lavastorm Mountains Drake, which is really easy and simple to do. Anyway, the point being that maybe at this point it's better to not try to grind Najena myself, but simply to level up and grind cash camp and buy the stuff. Okay, that is getting trashed. Yeah, my stamina bar is done. Oh, my damage shield ran out of the pack. That kind of explains why it's getting trashed and not doing anything. Let's load up. Words of Anthology. That's another necromancer thing, isn't it? Yep. Oh, it's identify spell. The identify spell can be bought. But it's so weird. Right, because Necromancer gets it 4 levels later than everybody else. Okay, yeah. That explains it. Okay, that explains that.